I'm Brownfield commodity market reporter John Perkins with the closing market minute for Monday, October 13th. Soybeans did end the session higher thanks to spillover support from soybean and crude oils, which bounced off of their recent lows. Also, the trade was at least a little bit encouraged by a social media post by President Trump over the weekend that seemed to have a slightly rosier outlook of how trade talks between the United States and China could go at the end of the month. Still, there is a lot of time between now and those meetings actually happening on October 31st. Corn did close lower, seeing pressure from the trade expecting decent harvest activity in much of the Midwest and Plains in the near term. Now, some areas are going to see rain delays, but that should be fairly minor in the grand scheme of things. And corn's also keeping an eye on planting conditions in South America, which look generally favorable following some weekend rain in parts of Brazil. And wheat was mixed, mostly lower. Chicago and Kansas City were down under winter wheat planting pressure. Meanwhile, Minneapolis is mixed. It's very oversold, but wheat in general is still seeing a lot of pressure from rising global supplies. Live and feeder cattle closed higher, with this week's show list looking smaller than last week in all of the major feeding areas. Still pretty typical Monday, no bids, no asking prices as of yet. Box beef was mixed at midday with choice lower and select higher. And hogs closed higher, supported by the higher midday move in pork. Still, there are a lot of questions there about sustained domestic and export demand. Some of those export demand concerns are connected to China. With the closing market minute for Monday, October 13th, I'm Brownfield commodity market reporter John Perkins.